What is up, YouTube? John Draco back and still with the reaction video. You know what I'm saying? How do you unpack this? Now look. Imagine you did something, right? You was like 16, 17, and the judge tell you got 100 to 60 to 70, you know what I'm saying, life, you know what I'm saying, in jail, bro. How would you react, you know what I'm saying? Me, I won't even think about how I react when I'm not gonna be in a situation. I hope not, cause that shit. I'm 18. I'm 19 when I get. I can't imagine somebody telling me I get 20 years in jail. Nigga, my whole lifetime. I gotta spend the whole time in jail. I've been alive 19 years. Imagine telling you gotta live your whole life in jail. How would you react? We gonna find out how these niggas reacted. These retarded niggas right here. How would they react in life in jail? You know what I'm saying? Let's find out. What would I do if I get life in jail? Shit, I'm off the rip. That's all I can think of. Smack a police before I go out.
Scared of return. I agree with the family. I hope you die in prison as well.
This nigga ugly.
I wish I could. I would give my life for Austin. I loved him a lot. I didn't mean to kill Austin. Ashley, I really didn't.
How?
I really think I did.
What you do to Austin, bruh? And for what?
When you're a teenager, your life has barely begun. You're still learning how to live your life. Well, imagine having the rest of your life torn away from you and spending the rest of your life in a prison cell. Imagine your reaction to the moment that judge takes away your life in the bang of a gavel. Well, we're going to see what that is exactly like right now as we dive into 10 teens reacting to life sentences. This first convict, known as Nicholas Lindsay, was actually too young to receive a life sentence when he was first handed into the police, but upon his resentencing, he was met with life behind bars. When the judge reads out this sentence, Nicholas just sits there, grinning, showing zero lack of remorse for his crimes. His mother walks out and just says, "It is what it is."
There's no indication that this type of violent behavior will stop.
Criminal history and odds of rehabilitation must be considered before life without parole is imposed.
The court has significant doubts about the defendant's potential for rehabilitation.
His mom said little when it was over.
It's what the judge ordered, so that's what it is. It is what it is.
But Lindsay actually grinned.
Not a tear on her face. You don't give a fuck.
Not lost on David Crawford's daughter, Amanda.
That nigga smiling. Sick ass.
I'm glad it's over. It just kind of proves to me that he's an animal as he sat there smiling.
This next teen receives his sentence for starting a fire that killed an innocent teenager.
I don't know what I do, cause they don't give a fuck when you cry, and they don't care when you don't show no show emotion. So like, I do it. I ain't thinking of no sick mindset, but if I did some shit like that, I want to smile though. I won't cry either. I don't know what the fuck. I'll be crying. Yeah, I'll be crying. I'll be like this nigga on Brad. I feel like that nigga.
Stupid mistake which cost an innocent life and ruined another. You could tell by the way this teen is.
I mean, cause imagine this video, like some mistake shit that you reading out like that. You ain't mean to kill somebody. They give you life, like bruh, that's fucked up. But if you had initial intent to just fuck, stop a nigga, kill it, type shit, then yeah.
That he completely regrets his stupid
you
decision.
know what you got coming. But let me see what this nigga
praying as he cries. His mistake is one to learn from.
Shows that there is something said significant and intentional, and immediately starting another fire in the living room.
I agree with the family. I hope you die in prison as well.
Yeah, that's a judge. I'm imagining the judge hear you. You hear the nigga that sentenced you saying that, like, oh, you know, like when the judge says something, ain't no hope in that. And the judge say, "I hope you die in it. I hope you die in jail, nigga." That's what the judge said. That came out of the judge's mouth. The nigga that's sentencing you. I hope you die in jail, nigga. Damn. The judge said, "I hope you die in there, nigga." Please. Nigga, ain't no please. The judge, the nigga that got all the power to do what he want with your life said, "I hope you die in there." That nigga tell me, "I hope I die in there," but you the judge. Ain't no plea. That nigga said it with aggression. I hope you dying there, nigga. I wonder what he did. They didn't even say what he did. Ain't no please.
Dylan Shoemaker is someone we've covered before,
What'd he do?
but this story is so intense that I thought I'd share it again. Dylan is being sentenced here for the murder of a sweet innocent baby. He killed his girlfriend's child, and when the court day comes, he tries to plead that he didn't mean to kill the child, despite the fact that the baby was beaten to death. His plot to win over the jury didn't work, and he is serving his life sentence.
10 years to life.
Ain't no mistaking that.
What was done. I wish I could. I would give
You
my
beat
life
that
for
nigga,
Austin.
bro. No, you wouldn't.
Loved him a lot. Austin Smith was completely defenseless. That's a given. But there.
How do these lawyers try to protect the nigga that you know? Like, how the fuck you think you about to get this nigga out the situation? Like, huh? That's like the fucking lawyers seeing me shoot a nigga on camera in 4K. And this nigga still like, how the fuck? Like, what you gonna say? You still trying to plead this nigga case? No.
Other dynamics.
How the fuck do you kill a baby on accident? You can, but they said this nigga was beat. Not in this way to the nigga, to the baby, but they said that baby was beat. How you beat a baby on accident? How you beat a baby on accident? You doing that shit? Like, how you defending this nigga?
Work there. Austin, Ashley, I really did it.
On accident.
I really think I did that. I didn't mean to hurt him.
He was actually caught by the judge for actually trying to text his mother saying that he hopes the jury will feel sorry for him and that he's going to cry on purpose to try and lower his sentence.
That on July 23rd, 2013, in a phone call to your mother from the holding center, you stated, and I got a quote from the court reporter, I am a 16-year-old blonde. Probably all I have to do is cry in front of the jury, and they're going to feel sorry for me. End quote.
Philip Chaim looks like an
That mean he killed that baby and ain't give a fuck. He killed that baby and ain't give a fuck. Damn, my nigga was plotting on that shit. He killed that baby and ain't give a fuck. That nigga thought he was. I'm just gonna cry to the nigga. Shit, I'm getting right out of here. Tom, sir, you see my skin? I don't know how the fuck they gonna feel sorry if you killing the baby anyway. Like, how do you feel sorry for a nigga that killed the baby? That's the nigga that should have said, I hope you dying. You know what I'm saying? Type shit to that nigga.
high school student, but he is anything but that. He is actually in court for murdering his teacher. The teacher was actually only 24 years old, which is extremely young for a teacher. She was just starting her life up.
She want
when it was taken
college, 4 years, got her degree, everything, finally got a job as a teacher.
Sentenced to life, and here's his reaction.
Philip Chisholm, on indictment number 2000.
Why he kill his teacher?
1446001. The jury, having returned a verdict of guilty of murder in the first degree on deliberate.
I don't know, is it because I don't got no kids? But, like, I don't know. Yeah, I feel so. I'm saying, I'm thinking in my head, like, what if I have a kid, right, and I raise that nigga till he, like, grown, and he kill a nigga, like, well, like, you fucking kill a nigga life after that? Like, you killed the nigga, but I guess I had, like, emotional shit I went through at the nigga, like, I raised that nigga, so, yeah, I feel it, though. I feel it. Like, I keep feel sorry for a nigga that did some foul shit, though.
Meditation and extreme atrocity and cruelty, you will hearken to the sentence the court has awarded against you. The court, having duly considered your offenses, it is hereby ordered that you be committed to the Department of Youth Services until the age of 21, and furthermore committed to the Massachusetts Correctional Institution at Cedar Junction for the period of not less than 25 years and not more than life, and that you stand committed in execution of this sentence.
Jodie
Threw your
Alliance
whole
is the
life
first
away,
female
bruh.
on this list. She was being sentenced for the murder of her ex-boyfriend. Her boyfriend was actually famous for saying these disturbing words to his friend. Don't be surprised if one of these Sundays I don't show up and you find me dead in some place. Well, that's exactly what happened before she was sentenced to life in prison. She actually killed her ex-boyfriend just like he said she would.
But I had to fight for my life just like I did on June 4th, 2009.
Nigga, you
because I
ain't,
realized how
nigga.
selfish it would be for me
You
to
know
sit
this bitch is
around
planning to kill you, you
and
ain't know about him, nigga.
I have 2 brothers, 2 sisters,
Nigga, fuck
several
with them niggas.
nieces and nephews, a mom, a dad, 8 aunts, 9 uncles, over 20 cousins that I've grown up with, as well as countless friends, all of whom would suffer greatly if I took my own life or if I allocated and begged for the death penalty and then got it. The
What
most
you talking
important
about?
thing I want to say
What you talking about
is that
right
I'm
now?
very sorry for the enormous pain that I've caused the people that love Travis. I'm horrified because of what I did, and I wish there was some way I could take it back. Court finds
The defendant has no prior criminal history. The defendant has family and community support. The defendant has mental health issues. The court has also considered the defendant's childhood background. The court finds the mitigation presented is not sufficiently substantial to call for leniency and that a natural life sentence is appropriate. It is ordered the defendant shall be incarcerated in the Department of Corrections for the rest of her natural life with no possibility of parole.
This teenager freaks out after he is sentenced. The defendant freaks out, cries in court, and begs the officers not to take him away, showing that he at least has some sympathy for what he did.
Now you running like a bitch, my nigga. You running like a bitch.
18-year-old Fernando Salgado begs to get to go home.
This next teen was sentenced to life in prison after he and his girlfriend robbed and killed an elderly lady.
I think I've seen this, something like this. I heard this.
Trying to escape, the teen shot and killed the woman who was completely defenseless. The teen just sits and smiles as his life is being taken away from him. He's also seen actually falling asleep at one point during the sentencing.
With a chuckle, a laugh,
you can do all,
and yawn
but I wouldn't. You can do all that shit, all that. I know you don't give a fuck. Yo, you got your whole life in jail, my nigga. If I'm the what do you call it, the nigga? If I'm the victim of the, if I'm the nigga, you know what I'm saying? How I don't even want to talk about all that shit, but you know what I'm saying? I want to give a fuck about this nigga doing all that smart shit. This nigga got this rest of his natural born life in prison, 100 years. Ain't getting out of that bitch. Ain't seeing daylight. Imagine hearing that shit. That is tough. Life in jail. Life in jail. Your bitch ass ain't getting out. You gonna be sleeping and you gonna be all like that in his cell, getting booty raped.
This morning, appearing to fall asleep in his chair, not once, but twice, suffered physical.
In his mind, he thinks he's doing something. Like, yeah, I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, nah, you still going to jail.
Sexually assaulting his sister, then a developmentally disabled cousin, and 7 other children while he was in a group home.
Yeah, he's sick. That's why he's sick.
To one day see her again in heaven. Moses' attorney asked the judge for hope as well, in the form of a possibility for parole.
To give him that hope for the next 25 years, that he may have an opportunity to be returned to society.
Instead, the judge sentenced Moses to life in prison without the possibility of parole.
Yes, sir.
In the penitentiary for the rest of his life.
TJ Lane was convicted for killing 3 of his fellow high school
students, like a school shooter,
which makes him a very young serial killer. He has absolutely no remorse for his crimes, and he was of course sentenced to life imprisonment without the possibility of parole. And when he was being sentenced, he wore a white t-shirt with the word killer painted across it, showing how sick and twisted this teenager really is.
First of all, this nigga's a bitch. This nigga just look like a nigga you just wanna stomp a nigga in your fucking tendons on this nigga's face type shit. Anyway, how do you let this nigga have the satisfaction of going in your courtroom with killer on this shit? Y'all telling me I couldn't let this nigga take his shirt off? Y'all give this nigga well, you know, he fuck the satisfaction, he's still going to jail for life, but still, like, all this nigga do is like, what the fuck? How did you go in there and taunt y'all niggas like? You got killer on this shirt.
Nick is a very kind and loving. Why would you want to hurt him? You don't know kind. You're evil. I will have to eventually forgive you. Otherwise, you will haunt me. You will never, ever be in my thoughts after this. Never. My family will move on, not you. You have ruined your life, not to mention Adam's. Even gave you a ride. Nick even gave you a ride from school. That someone tried to kill 5 people, and all they did was want to go to school.
TJ also escaped prison a year after his sentencing with another inmate who was actually captured.
19 years.
What the fuck this nigga got through? And got away? That's why that nigga like, I'll be out in the mud. What the fuck? That nigga escaped and got away. Tell me this nigga got caught. Tell me this nigga. Let it end when he got caught. But how the fuck this nigga escape jail? Fucking school threat. How the hell? Please tell me this nigga got caught, cause then that's just fucked up.
TJ Lane escaped from the Allen County Correctional Center in Lima, Ohio, and a massive search is underway for Lane and 45-year-old Clifford Aparud. Lane was serving 3 life sentences for the February 2012 murders of 3 students in Chardon High School, east of Cleveland. Witnesses said he just walked into the crowded cafeteria that morning and started shooting.
It was just dead silent the entire time.
Cleveland? How many Cleveland?
This next teen...
Yo, he got away. Yo. No, that's sick. That's actually fucked up. Wow, this nigga got away. I don't want the video to be 20 minutes, so let me hurry up.
With one of his friends, which is extremely disturbing. The teen was, of course, sentenced to life in prison.
Fuck about this nigga. Damn. So now all that shit I said about this nigga, like, he just really got away with that shit. That really hurt. Nigga killer from getting away. That hurt. I ain't gonna fake. God damn.
By saying that the news liked to twist a lot of things around. He was still sentenced and found guilty.
He showed varying emotions in court, at times wiping tears from his face. Then Barbeau smirked and shook his head when the prosecutor spoke. He read only a few words from his own statement.
There's a lot going around said by the news, DA.
Kill great-grandmother. Get this nigga the fuck up out of here, bro. Get this nigga the fuck. That this nigga rot like the last nigga did. Not the last nigga, but the last nigga. That nigga did some foul shit. How the fuck didn't get away? How the fuck did this nigga out of jail? Anyway, shit, this nigga rotten hell, my nigga. Rotten hell. Fucking school. They killed your fucking great-grandma. How the fuck you kill grandma, nigga? Yo, grandma.
Starting his freshman year in high
grandma's
school,
love everybody.
14-year-old Antonio Barbeau will go to prison.
This next video is
grandma's
very
love strangers,
showing a teenager who almost starts laughing when he is sentenced for killing a 23-year-old. The mother of the victim is in tears and is so choked up she can't even speak to the jury, as a sister has to stand in for her. The only words the teen has to say for himself are these.
As a mother shed tears for her son, shot and killed by Wright.
I've lost laughter and love. I no longer have the hope of having grandchildren. I've
only
lost
son,
the enjoyment of holidays,
only
birthdays, and of everyday life.
Wright addressed the court showing no remorse.
I just want to tell y'all, I'll be home soon. R.I.P. Keon. I love my family.
Thanks for watching, everyone.
Shit not funny.
But
what the fuck? Niggas, bro. This niggas, bro. Bitch said, I'll be back. R.I.P. Quan and them. Niggas, bro. Anyways. If this is interesting, you know what I'm saying? You fuck with the video, you know what I'm saying? Man, just for a like, comment, subscribe, all that good. You know what I'm saying? I'm out of here.